I'm coming to you today on my journey. I did this before, then I stopped. Now I'm gonna try to get through it today. Just gonna make one video and see how that goes. But if you don't know, in May I lost my job. And I said, you know what? Orders started coming in, and I'm like, maybe this is God's way of telling me again, step out on me and I'll carry you. So I did it, and I've been doing it until recently. Some people think the holiday season is supposed to be booming and popping for you, but it wasn't booming and popping for me. For a little while it was, but then it stopped. And it stopped at the wrong time. So my first obstacle was stepping out on faith and running my own business was getting inventory and paying back bills. That was my first obstacle. While my first obstacle was, like I said, trying to get inventory, because now orders are coming in. I got more time to buy stuff. More time to sell stuff and promote. I need more inventory. So that was the hard part. And the job that I had was not paying me what I'm used to being paid. So in a sense, the job that I lost in May was actually a $5 pay cut for me. But thinking that this was the best opportunity for me because I was introducing myself to a new field. I went to school, got my associate's degree, thought this was like, yes, this is the road to go, because you got to start low, right? Nope. So let me tell you, when you're frustrated at your job, when you're frustrated at your job because the money, you don't perform as well as you think you are. So while I was getting my income, I was falling behind at the same time, because a $5 pay cut is a $5 pay cut. So when I finally stepped out on faith, believing and trusting the process that God put me here for a reason, He did this for a reason, I'm trying to catch up on bills and buy inventory at the same time. So needless to say, that didn't go too well. Then I hustled. When I'm telling you I hustled. I showed up, I showed out, I hustled, and I was tired. And I wound up getting sick. So that was no fun. Being sick in the summer is no fun at all. But I pushed through it. And by the grace of God and somebody helping me, I made it. So now everything is gravy. All I got to do is get my inventory. So that's what I was on. Focus on getting my inventory, getting my products out, making sure my pricing was right. So I thought. Didn't factor in, let's say that. I didn't factor in that school time, everything slowed down. So what I was getting, I'm not getting that no more. Because now everybody's doing something different. So when I tell you the money slowed up, the money slowed up. And kept slowing. And kept slowing. By this time, I had a whole bunch of inventory and no sales. Then, at the wrong time, I was trying to get my one foot in front of the other. I got scammed. Yep, I got scammed. So I'm like, I gave you product and I got scammed. That's no fun. So when I got scammed, that triggered my anxiety, and it most definitely triggered my depression. See, I suffer from depression, and my depression is spiked by bad news. It's the funny thing is, it's not so much bad news, it's stressful bad news, like an overdue bill, stuff getting cut off in your house, Stuff like that. Like threatened, not stuff getting cut off, but stuff being threatened to get turned off in your house. So that's where my anxiety and depression comes. And it's like, I have this anxiety, then I got depression on top of each other, and they keep compounding itself. So, short story, back in 2013 to 2014, I was in my house for 18 months, depressed. And few people, 2-3 people that could help, knew about it, didn't do anything about it. So that's when I learned how to overcome depression and anxiety, but it still comes back. Now here I am doing my own techniques to overcome my situation and not realizing I'm not producing like I'm supposed to be producing, because this is how I'm feeling. I'm fighting depression, I'm fighting anxiety, not paying attention to what the real world is, the bills and everything. And I'm 100% unemployed at this point. 100% unemployed. That means no employment, no unemployment, no nothing. 100% unemployed. So I'm like, well, God darn, I can do this. So this is where delusion come into trying to run your own business, trying to be self-employed. This is delusion. So 1 month I said, I wrote it down. They say, write it down. It's going to, I wrote it down. And I'm thinking about it. I'm manifesting. And then it's like trust the process. Trust the process came into play, where the point where I bought these transfers and I'm going to sell these t-shirts. It says trust the process. I'm going to sell them out. I'm going to sell these t-shirts out by December 31st. Well, come December 31st, didn't sell the t-shirts out because I wasn't pushing it. But the one thing that happened to me in December, matter of fact, on December the 6th, which is my oldest child, which is my only daughter also, birthday, I went viral on all 4 platforms. I was like, wow, it does happen. Unfortunately, I wasn't in nobody's creator program to say, wow, I'm getting paid. Nah, this was completely viral. I just checked the one video. It was at 13.2 or 13.1 million views. 600K likes. Like 62,000 comments. And I'm not in no kind of program, no kind of nothing where I'm getting paid. On all 4 platforms, it went viral. But the funny thing is, it's going viral again as we speak. As we speak, it's still going viral. Am I getting paid for anything? No. Because I wasn't qualified. Some platforms, I'm still not qualified. Some platforms, I am qualified after that video. So, once again, me stepping out on faith, and I'm believing and I'm trusting the process because I know who got me. But like my grandma used to say, you got to learn to live in the world, not being of the world. And only so a couple of people is going to get that. I might be saying it backwards, but y'all see what I'm saying. And it's hard knowing that I'm stepping out on faith and I know that God got me and He's not going to let me fail. He's not going to leave me. He didn't bring me this far to leave me. But in reality, I'm 14K in the hole. I'm just like this. I'm like everybody out here. Just like everybody else out here. How am I going to make this work? How am I going to make it happen? I'm fighting through my anxiety. I'm fighting through my depression. I'm zero income at all. I'm trying to make things work and I'm pushing every day. But my push, I'm not getting any pushback. I'm not getting any feedback. So what am I supposed to do? I'm at the point where mentally, if I lose anything, I'm going to lose my mind. Like literally going to lose my mind. Physically, I can still do a lot more things that I am doing. And trust me, I'm not just sitting around trying to make this and do this. I am pushing. But that push is like this. And I need this. And I'm working to this. And I